frontline through the battles and the pains, with a camera in the fray and the world on our screens. We're the voice of the silence, the witness of the scenes. Headlines flashing bright from the shadows, we arise with the truth in our hands under perilous skies. Every story told is a battle we fight. Through the darkness and the fear, we bring the light. In the chaos, in the flames, we'll stand tall, with the courage to reveal through the rise and the fall. From the embers of the war to the echoes of the call, we're the eyes of the world and we'll never stall. KLW, we're the warriors on the front lines. Through the blood and the fire, we'll define the times. In the heat of the battle, where the truth aligns, we're the voice of the war and the world will find. From the ruins and the wreckage, every story's told. Through the tears and the heartbreak, the bravery unfolds. In the darkest hours, when the world's torn apart, KLW brings the stories straight from the heart. With the cameras rolling through the wreckage and the pain, we capture the reality while the world remains. Every angle, every moment in the line of fire, we're the pulse of the battlefield, never to tire. KLW, we're the warriors on the front lines. Through the blood and the fire, we'll define the times. In the heat of the battle, where the truth aligns, we're the voice of the war and the world will find. KLW, we're the warriors on the front lines. Through the blood and the fire, we'll define the times. In the heat of the battle, where the truth aligns, we're the voice of the war and the world will find. Through the smoke and the ruins, we'll pierce the veil. With every breath we take and every tale, we're the heartbeat of the conflict in the shadowed frail. With KLW's vision, the truth won't fail. Stand firm, we're the beacon in the fray. Through the dust and the fury, we'll light the way. In the fight for the truth, where the heroes lay. KLW, the story's here to stay. KLW, we're the warriors on the front lines. Through the blood and the fire, we'll define the times. In the heat of the battle, where the truth aligns, we're the voice of the war and the world will find. So here's to the courage and the tales we unfold. In the heart of the conflict, our story's told. KLW, with the truth we hold. In the fire of the war, our legacy bold.
You can't handle the truth!
KLW World News coming to you live from the KLW World News headquarters. A lot going on here on a Saturday night. It wasn't a few hours ago, but, well, that was then. This is now. You can look into the center of your screen and you will see that Brio is hard at work here up against Moldova. But in addition to that, we see that Brio has this east-west flight pattern in this search that they are normally doing just right along in here, not back and forth to the east and west, looking north past Lviv up towards Brest, which was where this KC-135 was headed just a little while ago. It has slightly deviated in its flight path, but it came straight out of the UK here and was making a beeline straight for Brest. I was on the phone with one of our members when they were making a beeline there. Now, a lot of people go, Lee, it's a 135. Maybe they got some fighters with them. Hey, well, maybe they do. Even the guy I was talking to on the phone said that. But if you have been studying the 135s, well, they're morphing into other things, and I'm just going to leave it at that. So if you know, you know, and if you don't, oh, well, you may at some time in the near future. This, though, is what we are here for. These are supposedly illegal immigrants that are coming across the border from from Belarus into Poland. Now, this guy here, he surely looks Belarusian, doesn't he? I mean, don't all Belarusians look like that? Just like this guy, I think he's Belarusian. Or maybe this guy or that guy or even this guy or that guy. Now, the thing that that strikes me the most about these guys is if they have hiked across hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of miles, if not thousands of miles to get there. Why did they look like they just got dressed this morning in a hotel or at home? Why aren't their clothes filthy? This guy's shoes are nice. That's because they're not immigrants, folks. These are people that the Russians have brought in, trained as guerrilla fighters, and then told them to infiltrate into Poland, of which they are trying to do desperately and quickly, exactly there, Nick, for the purposes of sabotage. And they are saboteurs. And the Russians are sending them across the border into Poland by the thousands. Now, Poland knows that this is going on, and we're going to track this. We're going to track a bunch of stuff. Yes, Russia is sending them. So we're going to go over to our Rumble channel. This is a public service announcement. We're going to go to our Rumble channel, and we're going to stream all about this and what's going on. Poland also knows what's going on, so you don't have to take my word for it. Listen to what their leaders said.
Today, we need to prepare our forces for full-scale conflict, not an asymmetric type conflict. Those were the words of Polish General Wiesław Kukula during a press conference held in July 2024. And while Kukula was talking about the need to prepare, Poland's Deputy Defense Minister, Paweł Bajda, revealed one of the measures it's taking. He announced the bolstering of Poland's eastern border guard from 6,000 troops to 8,000, with the addition of a rear guard of 9,000 soldiers capable of supporting the front guard should a threat emerge. What would that threat be? A Russian invasion through Belarus and Kaliningrad akin to Russian President Vladimir Putin's special military operation in Ukraine? Poland has sent a simple message to Russia. We've had enough and we're ready to fight. In this video, we explore the reasons why Poland is gearing up for a full-scale war with Russia and how it's breaking defense spending records to make sure it's ready. We'll start with why. When Russia invaded Ukraine in February 2022, the geopolitical community was left scratching its collective head, trying to figure out Putin's specific motivation. Putin claimed that his soldiers were responding to Ukraine being a hostile country, while ignoring the fact.
And that was all BS. That's what Putin was saying, but that's not the truth of it, and we know that. So, like I said, we're going to go in depth and in detail on this. We can't tell you everything and show you everything. We've got video. We've got all kinds of other stuff. But of course, YouBoob or ScrewTube or the fuckheads who run this platform, however you want to put it, they don't want the truth. They don't like the truth. They won't monetize us. They won't help us. They suppress us. They hide our content. They unsubscribe people. Literally, the platform sucks. So we have came here as a public service announcement, and we'll encourage you to join the KLW World News Network. Go to buymeacoffee.com/KLW News and get notified through Coffee Club. It's real easy, and it's just $10 a month. Get you notified of our after hours programming, get you notified of our regular programming, and get you into some of our private streams. In fact, I think we're going to do a private stream tonight. So, can I smurf four corners? Well, I guess I could. Hold your breath. All right, let's see if he turns blue. Keep holding your breath. All right, you can breathe now. Say something. He can hold his breath longer than that. I was trying to get Four Corners to turn blue. Say something, Four Corners. I guess he passed out. All right, you can breathe now. See, he passed out. Oh, well, his wife will kick him till he gets up. He never listens. There he is. I told you if he held his long breath. Play again. I told you if he's hold his breath long enough, he would turn blue. Weren't we going to smurf you there, CC? At some point in time, I thought we talked about or something. Somebody was going to get you. I don't know. Something. Anyway, we are going to go back over to our Rumble channel, which is at the top of the chat there. And we are going to do, and I'll go ahead and get that live stream set up here for our members. And again, what's going on here, folks, is we've got Brio down here next to Moldova. They are keeping an eye up and monitoring around the Brest area. We have a KC-135T that is flying straight for the border with Belarus. Well, actually, it's flying straight for the border with Ukraine right now. So this is getting really interesting because he is continuing to hold an altitude. Well, he's decreased a little bit. He was at 33,000. He's now dropped down to 29,000. So he is starting to descend. And, well, he's descending and going to land here pretty close to the border here. He's still pretty high to be landing. I will say that. So, yeah, should we do a private? Let's do that. You guys want to do a private over there? Let's take a poll. There's 170 people in here. All right. Paper says private. So, all right, we'll do it private. So, folks, I need to put the link to the coffee club in here. Where is that? I'll get it for you, I promise. There we are. Nope. Come on. Right here. And that will go right here. If we put that in here, there it is. So you can be a member. Right there it is. So get signed up right there. Be a silver. It'll get you in there. And we're going to be talking about, we're going to be tracking it. We're going to be monitoring it. We're going to be talking about it. I've got videos to show you. We've got a lot of people coming across the border. We've got stuff coming out of Russia. We've got stuff coming out of Ukraine. And oh my God, the news I have got coming out of North Korea with what's going into Russia and Ukraine will blow your mind. And oh, by the way, there's a second offensive into Russia. That's right. Ukraine has launched a second offensive into Russia right now. So, yeah, everybody wants to do a private. So that's what we're going to do. You two can be there. Go to the link at the top of the chat. I'm going to go get that set up right now. I will be sending it out over the coffee club in about 10 minutes. I'll also be sending it out over the KLW World News Network in about 10 minutes. So you can go to Coffee Club and log in and get it if you are a silver or above. So with that, we're out of here.
That's all, folks.